Children, this is Anamika Kumari, your science teacher, and I will teach you science. Children, before I start your topic, I want to tell you something. Children, I have prepared this video with lots of effort only for you, that you can understand all the topics whatever given in your syllabus. So children, please watch this video very nicely and try to understand all the topics, each and every point. And children, whatever I have explained in this video, the same topics and same thing I used to teach in the online classes also. And before the online classes, you get this video. So before attending the class, please watch this video nicely. If you will watch the video before attending the class, then you will understand all the topics nicely in the online classes. So children, watch this video and attend the online classes regularly. After that, your concept will be clear and you will learn everything nicely. Now children, let's start your class. Today, we will learn what helps birds to fly and how do birds fly. Children, when we talk about the birds, then the first thing which comes in our mind that birds fly. So birds can fly in the sky. But the question is, what helps the birds to fly? So children, the shape of their wings helps birds to fly. Birds have wings which help them to fly. Wings are rounded on top and curved below, as in the picture you can see. When a bird flaps its wings, they push against the air. So birds have wings, and in the wings they have special features which help them to fly. And you must have seen when birds fly in the sky, then they flap their wings. And by flapping their wings, they push against the air. After that, they move forward while flying. And the shape of the body of a bird also helps them to fly. The shape of the body of a bird is like a boat. You have seen the boat? So similarly, when you will see and when you will compare the shape of a body of a bird and the shape of boat, then you will come to know that their shape are similar. So this shape helps the bird to cut the air and fly across. A bird's bones are light and hollow. They are filled with warm air. This makes their bodies light. So birds have hollow bones which make their body light. So birds are light in weight and their light bodies help them to fly. A bird has wings instead of arms. Children, as we have two arms, similarly birds have wings. So instead of arms, birds have wings. These wings have feathers. The wings are connected to the body with muscles. And they have strong muscles which connect the feathers with their body. So strong muscles attached to the bird's wings are called flight muscles. These muscles help the bird move its wings up and down, forward and backward. So strong muscles help the birds to move their wings up and down and forward and backward. And they flap their wings in the air and they fly in the air. Now, next is how birds fly. The wings of the bird make two movements called upstroke and downstroke, like the arms of a swimmer. So, wings help the birds to fly, and wings With the help of wings, birds make two movements called upstroke and downstroke like the arms of swimmer. Swimmer, the people who swim in the water. If you have seen, then you will understand how swimmers swim by using their arms. Similarly, birds also move their wings. Here you will understand what is upstroke and what is downstroke. So you will keep in your mind, birds flap their wings to fly and it has two types of movement, upstroke and downstroke. In the first picture you can see upstroke. So the wings move up and backward as like this, backward. So the wings move up and backward. In the first picture you can see the wings are up and backward, and in the second picture is downstroke. So you can see the wings move down and forward. So you can see in the second picture wings are down and forward. This is called downstroke. So you will learn what is upstroke and what is downstroke. The tail helps the bird change directions while flying. So when birds fly, then they need to change their directions also, because in one direction only birds cannot fly. So their tails help the bird to change the direction while birds flying. Now children, all birds have feathers and wings, but all the birds do not fly at the same way. Different birds fly differently, and different birds have different flying habits that we will learn. So flying habits in different birds. Geese, pigeons, swallows and cranes can fly long distances. Some birds like peacocks and hens can fly short distances. And all the birds do not fly at the same height in the sky also. Some birds like vultures and eagles fly high in the sky. Some birds like myna, crows and sparrows fly at a lower height. And children, all the birds do not fly. Some birds are flightless. Flightless birds just do not fly. Birds like ostriches, kiwis and penguins cannot fly, but penguins are very good swimmers and ostrich can run very fast. Now come on the feathers. So children, birds have three types of feathers: body feathers, down feathers and flight feathers. Now one by one we will learn about these feathers. Down feathers. Down feathers keep them warm. As children, we can wear clothes to protect ourselves, to keep ourselves warm in the winter, but birds cannot wear clothes, isn't it? So feathers cover their body, and body feathers give them shape. So body feathers contour their body, bird's body, and flight feathers help them to fly. So birds fly with the help of flight feathers. So children, I hope all of you have understood whatever I have explained in this video. If still you have any problem, then please watch this video again and then learn whatever I have explained. Thank you students.